All right, welcome everyone. We've got quiz corrections going on here. We are in lessons, and then it's 9 and 13 through 15. So we're writing an expression to represent the situation. So a number x, it's been increased by 6. So if we are increasing, we are adding on. So a lot of this is vocabulary, all right? 5 less than. Less than does mean to subtract. It also means that you need to flip the order as well, x minus 5. You can thank the English language for that, all right? But yes, less than is one of the words we do have to watch for because it does make us flip the order. There's a few that are out there. Really, that's the only one that we have focused in on. Quotient. Quotient means to divide. So it's 8, and we are dividing it by an x. Remember, we do use the fraction bar for everything regarding division now. 4 decreased by the sum. So 4 decrease means subtract. Now sum. Sum does mean to add, but it also means that it needs to be wrapped in parentheses. So this way we will end up doing the addition problem first and then the subtraction. So that is a big deal there, that word sum. The sum of 2 and x divided by the difference. Okay, so the sum of 2 and x, so that does become an addition problem. Now, because it is a fraction bar, it's division, it already means that there are parentheses that are wrapped around it. So over here we talk about with sum, you need parentheses. Technically, we don't need them here. If you did wrap it in parentheses, you would be okay. Same here, difference of y and 3. Difference means to subtract. So for question 6, 8 minus the quantity. 8 minus quantity does mean use parentheses. And then what are we going to do with those parentheses? We're going to do x plus y. And there you go. All right, there's your top section. Now, the last two have you do the opposite. They have you write everything out in words. So with this guy, I could go 20. I could go minus. I can't say 3c because, well, that what does 3c mean? 20 minus 3, and I could say times c. Maybe I would say 20 minus the product of 3 and c. That works. Products means to multiply. If I use the word less than, I would need to talk about the 3 times c first and then the 20 seconds. Again, with your fraction bar, we do need to remember that it does mean that there are actually parentheses that are there. So I could say b divided by, I just can't say d plus 2 though, it doesn't get the job done. So I could say b divided by, I could say the sum of d and 2. That works. B divided by the sum of d and 2. Or I could say b divided by the, and I could say the quantity of d plus 2. Now that's the key thing here. If you're going to use the word quantity, it just means parentheses. All right, I've used parentheses there. I still need to use 2 pull a d plus 2. I still need to end up saying the word plus there. Whereas if I use the word sum, I don't want to say plus again because sum already does mean to add. All right, anyway, there's your quiz corrections. You can show that to me in your different color ink. If you have not, grab a different color ink right on top of what you did from before, and I'll show you what you're going to do for your practice problems.